and they even say traditionally in text, it doesn't matter if the teacher is enlightened or not. If the student fully surrenders to that process, then it doesn't matter if they're a narcissist, a psychopath, or if they're free. And I don't know if you'd ever be able to tell the difference, if somebody's enlightened or if somebody isn't, because what is enlightened behavior and what isn't enlightened behavior? And so this might be scaring a lot of people, that I went through this process. I never talk about it, and it's not in my nature to promote that. I don't promote that relationship with people that come. I don't know if it's right or wrong, or if it's a good or bad thing. I know that it happened here, and that after he kicked me out, he says that, like, you know, there's that famous saying, when the student's ready, the teacher kicks them out. So he says that's the way it was. And still, I don't know. I have so much gratitude and respect for what happened between us, and I really love him. But I don't know what led to the change that happened here. How could I ever possibly know that? It happened, or there is the story of it, and that's the way it goes. What I do know is that there was a surrendering of this mind. The mind couldn't find truth. The mind couldn't find reality. And, you know, when you get to that place, there's such an openness that comes about. There's such a vulnerability that comes about. But then after that happened, after that big awakening happened, it's almost like from a baby I had to learn again how to be with humans, because I was so open to not knowing what was good or bad or right or wrong. And when you're that open, then I had to go through a process of learning to be human again, because then I attracted people that wanted things from me, and I didn't have the correct barriers up anymore, because it was like being born again. It was like a child naively going out in the world and believing that everybody's pooping rainbows and talking about love. And also I kind of saw everyone as enlightened. I still do, but there's like, it's almost like I had to, on the human level, become more savvy. But I remember I still do see everybody as enlightened. That's maybe why I don't promote the student-teacher thing. Like, I always presume that they know what I'm talking about, and that they see the way I see it. And I think that's another reason why at first I used to talk really like what you call the absolute teaching, because I assumed that everyone had sort of seen that their mind isn't true, seen that and knew what I was talking about, but it wasn't the case. And I assumed that people knew this and saw this, because in a way it is the way. Everybody is enlightened, everything is enlightened. And then it was like I had to remember a human part of me to distinguish and to judge and to put up boundaries, which was really beautiful and really relevant.